Blessed day viewers and subscribers. So I have two topics I want to talk about in this video. Now 2 days ago I reported on a gas station worker, gas station youth, 19-year-old did get slapped where some man just run up on him on bike and them just take him life just like that. Now his father is speaking out, and also the next topic I want to talk about is a big drive-by shooting going in a place named Ackee. So I could just jump right in at the stories them now. Dancehall selector Harry Hype grief-stricken over son's murder. Dancehall selector Harry Hype is mourning the death of his son Kevin, a 19-year-old pump attendant who was shot dead by gunmen at a gas station along Constant Spring Road in St. Andrew on Monday morning. He was one of the best youth a father could ever want. He was willing, humble, kind-hearted and helpful in every way. He is a spiritual youth. He will be around me and me sad, and him do certain things for make me laugh. He was like my little best friend, the grief-stricken selector told Loop News. Hype is baffled over his son's death. I don't know of him and anyone in any altercation. I don't know where it coming from. He's a youth who wanted to be his own man. He wanted to work for what he wanted. If you notice which part him there, people would have say Harry Hype have money and this and that, but he chose that part. He wanted to earn his own honest bread. He didn't want to sit down and rely on his father. I am going to miss him. Mackenzie, who was of a Grandspend Kingston 8 address, was gunned down about 11:45 a.m. Tuesday. Reports are that Mackenzie was at the service station on Constant Spring when one of two men on board a motorcycle alighted with a gun and shot him several times. The gunmen then fled on the waiting motorcycle. Mackenzie was taken to the Kingston Public Hospital where he was pronounced dead. He died just few hours before he was scheduled to take part in the cutting of the cake at his grandmother's birthday celebration. His father revealed the teen's death throws Jamaica's runaway murder rate into sharp focus. Since the start of the year, there have been more than 100 Jamaicans murdered, with 116 in January alone. Police statistics have revealed that this figure represents an 8.4% increase over the corresponding one-month period last year. The police data shows that major crimes were down 7% at the end of January, but murders are up 8.4% when compared to the corresponding period last year when 107 persons were killed. 35 murders were recorded in the last week of the month after 281 major crimes murder, shootings, rape and aggravated assault. Recorded in the first month of 2020, 116 were murders. Jamaica recorded 148 murders in January of 2018. There were 130 murders in January 2017 and 79 murders in the first month of 2016. For 2020, the parishes of St. Thomas and Portland were the only ones that did not record a murder in January, while the 8th Police Division in Kingston, St. Andrew and St. Catherine registered a combined total of 70 murders. Meanwhile, the security forces seized fewer guns and ammunition last month than they did in the past 3 years. Some 52 guns and 694 rounds of ammunition were seized in January, compared to 67 guns during the first month in 2019 and 728 rounds of ammunition over the corresponding period in 2019. Alright, viewers and subscribers, so this story is very sad. 19-year-old youth, I already talk about it. Man, them just roll up on him on bike. You see me, people? Me they even play a voice note where somebody did say, yo, allegedly is a taxi man where him and him did in an argument, and the taxi man, I guess him did for pay him some money and him never pay him, and look like maybe the youth style him. Zina, remember all of this is alleged because it's just a voice note we have. And we know say when time somebody pass away, everybody starts sending out voice notes, say this happened, that happened. And some of the times the voice note are really true still, you understand? Because somebody will know what go on and them send it to somebody, and that's how it circulate. But we still have to take it with a grain of salt. But as me I say, people, it's just a very unfortunate situation. Say, people life does not hold certain value like one time. You see it? You just diss a man and him just quick for kill you, and you don't even have to diss him for him come for you. You understand? Very sad thing. The selector name is Harry Hype. And him do the interview and I make the people them know say, yo, you see my son is a youth who work for where him want. Even though me have my money sit down upon him, willing to go out there and work. And that's why I did have to respect that 19-year-old youth. You see me? Man, them just take him out upon him, jabbing up people. And not even like say the youth did up on a corner, smoke weed or a idle, That just goes to show you, say, yo, if the saying as them say is true where him and the taxi man catch up, that is another reason why you don't even need to argue with nobody. You see what I say? Just keep business as business, because if you and a man like a taxi man come and him start trust you or trust gas from you, obviously say you and him are going to develop a certain friendship, and that's why I say, you see, business and friendship don't mix. You see what I say? Keep it professional. Yes, you might earn an extra 2,000 when him come pay you the money. You might give a little money just because you give him such a good start in the morning. But see, it might end up costing your life. I'm only talk based on the voice now, because as I say, we don't know if it is true or if it is fake. You see me? But whether it's true or fake, somebody lose them son, you understand? The youth not even get for him grandmother's birthday. People, it just sad. And when you hear me I read out the whole recordings of the murder rate in Jamaica, how much percent it is up, you understand? 8.1, I think 8.5 them saying in the article. Yeah, people, so that I got too fast, man. We need to pump the brakes, take a look in ourselves and realize, Jamaica is not the Jamaica what we used to know. And yes, viewers and subscribers, I have the footage of this gruesome act that took place at the gas station, but I know so I can't put it on Facebook or YouTube because of rules and regulation. So like I always say in my video, the person that have my number, you can reach out to me and I can send you the footage because I can't post it here. You understand? Very sad thing nevertheless. Boy, the youth just lose his life just like that in the blink of an eye. Very, very graphic footage. But as I say, who want to see it, you can just reach out to me on my WhatsApp. Don't inbox me, people, because if you don't flood me inbox, I now can respond to everybody. But viewers and subscribers, leave in the comments and tell me anything. I just go get right into the next story right away. Multiple fatalities in drive-by gun attack near Ackee. At least 2 persons were killed in a drive-by gun attack along Mullines Road in the vicinity of Ackee in St. Andrew on Tuesday evening. 4 other persons were reportedly shot and injured in the shooting. Persons on the scene have identified the dead men as Mvrders, aka Buzzer, a bus driver, and Omar Morris, aka Chase. Alleged eyewitness told Loop News that about 8 p.m., 2 cars loaded with men drove up and the occupants opened fire indiscriminately. When the shooting subsided, at least 6 persons were found suffering from gunshot wounds. Hibbert and Morris succumbed to their injuries while the others were hospitalized. Violence has become a staple in the vicinity and police has previously reported a brewing turf war between rival gangs and extortion raids to the Chancery Street bus terminus. 2 weeks ago, 2 men were slaughtered at the bus terminus. It is not clear if the latest incident is connected to the extortion feud of the murders of the 2 men. Alright, viewers and subscribers, so you see gang war, that is another thing we need to cut out in a Jamaica, because you see when one turf are war with another turf, them not really care who innocent from who guilty. Them a go for innocent people, baby palm breast, them a go for everybody. And that's just the sad part. That's why I tell you, say, yo, you see the gang thing, that's one of the things them want to help mash up Jamaica fast, because a lot of the crimes them we see still, are some reprisal, Zine. Well, I'm not going to say majority, because say you have bad mind and them thing there. But whole heap of reprisal war going out there, where you this a man, him come over your turf and slap with somebody, gang war, and you understand whole heap of extortion and them things. So say when it comes to money, whole heap of people are going to kick off and man are going to feel like if you come on this and make money, and you don't know how the thing go, people. We are all Jamaicans, but at the end of the day, star, we need the crime rate for drop, people. Too much people are lose them life, and we don't really know if this have any connection with the gang war, but at the end of the day, gang war or not, the violence need to stop in a Jamaica. But viewers and subscribers, leave in the comments and tell me what you think about this. I'm not even going to elaborate no more upon this. Just leave in the comments. I'm out.